There we go. I think we're good. I think we're good. Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily. A little bit later than usual, but I just woke up. I just woke up like 1 p.m. I know it's very, very crazy, but I just woke up. And I gotta tell you right now, this bull run is not good for me. It is definitely not good for me because I'm ruining my sleep schedule again. Just before everything started going towards the moon, I was sleeping so well because I had a reason to wake up early in the morning. I want to wake up early, get my coffee, put some lo-fi on, stay, do some programming, play with my game, whatever, right? And now I'm watching the charts. I'm staying up late. I'm doing. It's not good for me. It's not good for me. Anyways, hope everybody doing well. The Bjorn is in the chat. How you doing, man? What's up? Time for dusk. Finally made it on time. Matush, Breach Cable in the chat. Paulo Zenga on the dollar. Good afternoon, Sleep. Yeah, that's it. Guys, you see on the screen, it is Black Friday. Say, I only shield my link during Black Friday, right? So if you want to get TradingView, I only shield it during Black Friday because you can get up to 70% off plus 1 free month. You got 4 days. You technically got 1 week plus 4 days because every single time after Black Friday they got have this computer week or whatever it's called, and then you have 1 more week after that. Regardless, there is a 30% of essential, 40% off on plus, and up to 70% on premium. And this is the best value, of course, buying the premium. That said, use my link. I get some money, you get something. It's a win-win situation. This I only shield during one time of year, and that is during Black Friday. So I never shield my TradingView link unless it is Black Friday. Right now it is Black Friday week. This is going on for 4 or 5 more days. So use while you can. That said, if you're using phone, if you're using a TradingView on the phone, do not buy subscription to TradingView on your phone because you will be paying more. And the reason for that is because Google and Apple are not the same company. Google and YouTube is not the same company. So if you are using the phone, you have to go through App Store, and App Store takes 30% extra or whatever. If you go just directly on the web page on your browser on your PC or laptop or whatever, right, you can get cheaper price. So if you use your browser, use your PC to buy the Black Friday sale, you will get it cheaper because you can see over here it is gonna be more expensive. Use the mobile phone. That said, use my link down below. You know what to do. You know what to do. Besides that, we're doing good, guys. Bitcoin is up 0 point something percent. There was this falling channel over here right now, and we are getting out of that falling channel. It does look nice, and my theory is still that this is going to go towards upside. Now it's going to go over here towards upside, or down here towards upside, over here towards upside. That kind of depends, but my theory is still this is going to go towards upside. But the channel is legit. Over here, we'll see that we hit this channel on the bottom down here on the dollar. Bounced off of that very nicely right now, curving a little bit towards the upside up here above 10 moving average. And right now pulling back as well. Pulling back as well, You can't have everything. You can't have the goose and eat it too, or something like that. I don't know. So, Bitcoin dominance is crashing towards downside, guys. Bitcoin dominance crashing towards downside. We still haven't fallen towards downside, but you can see up here 2 times we've been testing this channel towards upside up here. Bearish engulfing candle failed, right now back down, breaking the support level over here. If this starts going below the blue box over here and towards downside over here below 56 or whatever that is, this is more than likely just continue going towards downside. This would be the crash towards downside where we have altcoin season just exploding. I mean, altcoins are definitely already exploding. Yesterday there was a big explosion on sand. Sand did 50% on yesterday or something like that. Like crazy moves yesterday. How much we did? 76%. Oh my! Like when I was looking at it, it was 50%. This thing did 76% yesterday. Exploded. Right now just zigzagging up here. Mana also exploded yesterday a lot. Engine coin exploded. The only thing that didn't explode is my coin, Ape coin, because it just went a little bit over here. Computer week, yeah, it's something week. I don't remember what kind of week it is, but it's Cyber Monday. There you go. It is Cyber Monday, but Cyber Monday lasts for Cyber Monday lasts for you know, 1 week, so there's that. So you got a Black Week and you got a Cyber Monday. So technically it's like, you know, you got a 14 days or 12 days or whatever to get the TradingView. And now it is the, you know, if you are using TradingView a lot, it is the best time to get TradingView because the fees are so, sorry, the discount is so huge, guys. It's so huge. Cake, it is the cake. You can't eat the cake and have it too. There you go. I'm just messing everything up, you know, computer week, you know, goose, whatever, right? It doesn't really matter. As long as you guys understand, you know, which direction I'm talking about, we all good. By the way, today we are drinking our merch from our merch. This is one of a kind, so, you know, you cannot buy it on the internet, but you can send me offers, you know. We're starting at, you know, 20,000. So if you want a cup, used cup, it starts at 20,000. That said, let's go look at a little bit Bitcoin over here again. On the daily time frame, we're gonna look at a little bit different time frames over here. And what you're gonna see here, this doesn't seem like a top to me. It could be the top, but it doesn't seem top. I prefer the goose. You know, it could be top, it doesn't look like top, but I'm gonna show you how the tops actually looks like, and it kind of looks like that as well, right? When you get to the top, you get to these, you know, this consolidation over here. I mean, this doesn't look like top, but it's pretty much top because there is a line over here, right? There is a line over here, right? And there is a line over here. And if you look at this part over here, I was looking, that's why I have the channel over here, because this channel looks mostly like what we have right now, right? We had an explosion up here in some kind of, you know, move up here where we actually broke towards the top over here, and then we just crashed all the way toward the downside. Over here, before that actually happened, we had a couple of days, you know, more movements towards the upside before we actually crashed big time towards the downside over here, right? So could this happen that we're gonna go down 22% over here? I don't know how much this was over here. This was 26% dump, and people are calling for 26% dump. But if you look over here, it's kind of the same kind of pattern that's actually unfolding over here right now, right? We got this very nice channel over here, and it goes all the way to the top without this week up here. I mean, it is the same like I just showed you right now, right? So over here we got a, you know, big move up, you got consolidation, expansion towards the upside up here. Then we got this, but this actually lasted for more than 2 days over here. Previous top that I showed you lasted for a couple of days, and then it crashed towards the downside up here. The downside over here, that it would be something like 20% down over here. This actually only 12%. 20% all the way down there, but right now it doesn't look like that because we are getting this doji up here as well, and it is kind of curving over here a little bit towards the upside. But there is different way how this can actually play out. You can see up here, oftentimes these tops tend to, you know, go a little bit sideways over here, but when it goes to the sideways and fail to actually breaks towards the upside, that's when actually the problems actually arises. So oftentimes I say, if it's supposed to go and it fails to go, that's gonna be a problem, right? So over here we are right now creating this box of some kind over here. There is a box over here at the top, and if it fails to break outside of this box very soon, it will go towards the downside over here. Now I'm not looking towards us. I'm still very majorly bullish towards the upside. I think 100k is coming very soon, and I'm thinking that, you know, this move towards upside is still the most probable one. I was also looking at, of course, on this channel on the 4-hourly time frame. Let me just turn off some moving averages over here so we can see this nicer. What you're gonna see up here, this channel up here, you know, very nicely consolidated over here, pull back right back up there again. There was a bearish doji over here that didn't play out. There's the bearish, when you have a bearish pattern or a bearish candlestick and then doesn't play out, that's actually quite bullish. So over here this is actually quite bullish. We are kind of just going over here towards the upside up here. I still think that we can actually pull back over here and continue towards the upside, but I'm still looking, you know, this week above 100k. Now, will this actually happen or not? That depends, but it kind of looks very nice, and indeed. Also, if you look at a 1-hourly time frame, there was this pullback over here towards downside, because on the first move over here we consolidated, we exploded back to the resistance level, we pulled back, and this pullback up here was very important because this pullback created something very nicely on the weekly time frame. Was it on the weekly time? Yeah, on the weekly time frame, because right now on the weekly time frame, I'm just gonna clean everything. We got a bottom week as well, right? We got a bottom week as well. That's the week that we just made. You can see over here we got some kind of bottom week. Over here there was no bottom week, but there was a little bit bottom week. So if you continue towards upside, we don't actually have to create any more bottom weeks. You can just, you know, explode right now towards the upside over here. It does look very nice. and right now we consolidate. But yeah, it is pulling a little bit back. I tend to think that there is a good chance for this you know, zigzag over here. We might also retest the bottom line at 96k. Regardless, this week I think this is gonna go above 100k. If it fails to go above 100k, then we're gonna see the move outside of this big channel over here towards downside. I don't see that happening. I'm still very much bullish towards upside, so we're gonna see when that actually happens. And of course, like we just said, that the dominance is crashing towards downside, so I'm still we still don't see on dominance a major crash just yet, but you know, it is kind of slowly happening. Ethereum right now above 3.4k, 3.7% up. You'll see over here that it consolidated a little bit over here. It broke towards upside 2 days ago, pulled back a little bit, and right now it's continuing towards upside over here. A lot of people think that, you know, there's some kind of double top that's going to go towards downside. So there has been a lot of bearishness in crypto world, and people think that, you know, or for whatever reason, we need to drop down. I still think this is majorly bullish for Ethereum over here. It did manage to get above this 20, this on 2 weekly time frame. It did manage to get above 50 moving average, 20, 10, 200 moving average, bounce nice towards upside, consolidate over here a little bit, and right now it's going, and this is the line that I'm looking for. Once this actual line breaks, we go into you know, 5k and even higher than that after that, and it's coming very, very soon. So Ethereum has a little bit more room left to go to get out of this major level of resistance, and we all know what's gonna happen once Ethereum actually breaks out of this, because you know, altcoin season is pretty much given once that happens. It looks very, very nice. Total 3 over here right now, and a major explosion towards upside right now, consolidating. But what you're gonna see here previously, like when these things happen, you know, you can have a pullback, you can have consolidation, but it pretty much just goes in a straight line towards upside. There's some kind of line over here, and that's what we are expecting right now. We are expecting that there should be some kind of line over here on total 3. This is market cap or everything beside the big coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum. We are expecting until this line is actually broken, you know, everything is good and dandy, right? So you can see over here there is some kind of trend over here, and right now, you know, we are slowly just, you know, going inside this trend towards upside. And the same thing happened last time over here. There was a trend. Let me just clean the line up here. There was a trend over here. There was start to trend over here. Then we increased the trend towards upside up here when we pulled back down a little bit. But this pullback actually gave us this very, very nice line. And every single time when we went and broke that, you know, small trend towards upside, we had a pullback towards downside, right? So it went something like this over here, right? And then over here it was pretty much over. But it kind of just keeps on rising towards upside. You can also look at this as some kind of expanding musical instrument, where it just went, you know, zigzag up here, and then it broke down, and it was pretty much over, right? But right now we are just in the startup phase over here, where we are starting going towards upside up here. We still didn't have any kind of big pullback over here where we can draw this line over here just yet. So there is that. And this total 3 tends to, you know, go in a straight line towards upside, because it is market cap of like everything. So, you know, everything together is kind of slowly moving towards upside. Looks good, guys, looks good. Cannot complain about Bitcoin. You know, I'm not bearish in any sense of the word. Like, if I want to become bearish, something needs to happen, and something did not happen. If you look at a daily time frame, we just consolidating over here. Weekly time frame, we just, you know, having right now dodging and nothing. I mean, this is a full candle up here towards upside. We can look at indicators up here. On the weekly indicator, we are sitting only at something like 77 level. Even up here, when we came to these stops up here, we were at 88 or something like that, right? Previous stop up here was all the way at 96 right now. Right now, you're just sitting at 77. So, you know, we got more room to go. This is pulling a little bit back towards downside after hitting this top over here. So over here last time we had this big extension around 30% or something like that. This pulled back big time, right? But it didn't take that long to pull back. You know, it took almost a month or two to pull back this part over here, and then it pulled back all the way towards downside. But right now it's pulling back by just standing here. Do we need a week, you know, zigzagging up here below 100k before we break? I don't know. And you'll see over here that, you know, these extreme extensions come to, you know, when we come very, very close to our stop. So we don't have that yet. Everything looks nice and dandy. And the last thing we can actually look at is the Bollinger Bands as well, because we like to look at this over here on the monthly time frame. There we go. We still don't have, we have how many days? 5 days left until monthly time frame close. And when we are looking for you know, major extensions, this is the kind of stuff that we are looking at. And right now we are curving big time towards downside. So I'm guessing once this is closed, it's gonna start dropping rapidly over here towards downside. And the way it looks like, we are right over here, right over here, right over here when it starts dropping towards the downside over here. So that's what we are looking for right now, for this to drop towards the downside. So I think we got more room to go. I think we're good. Nothing is, you know, set in stone, but you know, I don't think the top is in at, you know, just below 100k. And as somebody said, I don't know, do I still have it on the Telegram? Let me show you something. Let me go over here. Nah, I showed last time. Maybe I heard on photos up here. Yeah, there you go. People think they are so smart, right? People think they are so smart, you know. Why do people sell 98k then think people who sell 100k, so I'm gonna be super smart and sell it right under 100k? I think that's very, you know, very well said. Yeah, good luck with CF 350. So people, you know, thinking that, you know, we came to 100k, oh, we should definitely sell. I'm gonna be very, very smart and sell below, you know, below 98k. And you might be very, very smart, but then you have to, you know, be smart also to buy the dip as well, right? That's it. Also, my niece yesterday told me that I should sell. So, you know, I got a friend told me 80k. 80k to sell. My sister told me a 90k. My wife told me a 93k. And now my niece is telling me at 100k that I should sell. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. But retail telling me to sell doesn't seem like a top. 20k Shiba. I don't know about that, man. That's kind of high. I mean, isn't Shiba's a 0 point something? Shiba is like 0.0025 something. I don't know. XLM is the new Solana. Yeah, did see XLM exploding like crazy. How is it doing today right now? XLM, where is XLM over here? There's XLM, down -4%. Yeah, look at the move on XLM, guys. I could not have predicted this, man. This is all like 6x, you know, all-time high already, almost. I don't know if this all-time high back here or not, but you know, it did like 6x from the bottom. Like, this thing is crazy. Who would know that, you know, XLM, you know, this old coin is just gonna explode, you know, 6x immediately after the bottom? Like, who could have predicted this? Like, I mean, there probably be guys that are gonna say that, you know, I knew that's gonna happen and whatnot, right? But you know, no. Like, in 2 weeks, like, it's up, yeah, you know, to this kind of. Watch the 3D MACD momentum shift. 3-day MACD momentum shift. Last time we did that with the Torch SRR, we fell from 73 to 63. Now we can have a long consolidation phase that bled out. Okay, let's look at some indicators down here. So he wants me to look at a 3-day MACD. MACD is this one over here. And he said, look at momentum shift. There is no momentum shift. It is going towards upside. I mean, where is the momentum shift? Over here. For a 73 down here. You know, we think this one over here. Yeah, but it's different kind of, you know, we are in the rally. We are in euphoria. This just continues going towards upside. I don't get it. Getting Q4 2020 vibes here. I mean, it could be Q4. Where's Q4 2020? Q4 is up here. It's just before we blew off. So you're saying you are getting this, you know, mega vibes towards upside up here. You know, you're expecting a 30% dump. You know, people are expecting 30% dump. Let me show you something very nice on the chart. Let's clean up this chart over here. Let's go to the weekly time frame. And let's remove the moving averages because we're not gonna need them. Let me show you something very nice. So this move from the bottom towards stops up here was 100%. This move, now this is gonna scare you, of course, but you know, this move from over here was 95%, so 100%. This move over here was 90%, right? And this move over here, this move over here from the bottom towards top is 104%. So considering everything, you know, we should right now go, you know, do this move towards downside. There are different lengths on this move, but you know, correction by 20+%, because this correction over here was 22%. This correction over here was 20%, something like 21%. This correction was actually a lot bigger. This is 33%, but down to this bottom is alongside 25%. But it was, you know, with this week up here, it was a little bigger, but around 27%. So right now people are thinking, because this is, you know, tend to, you know, do the same thing, we are gonna have a 20% correction. So 79k coming, guys. 79k coming. No, I'm just joking. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. I don't believe that that's gonna be the case for this time around. That said, up here we are consolidating over here. I'm still looking at this move towards upside. As long as the trend is your friend, you know, we all good and we are still in the trend. There's nothing actually happening over here right now, but it does look good. It does look good, especially over here when you consider that we have this full small channel. Let me just go to another chart over here. Especially when you consider that we are right now outside of this smaller channel over here. So there's a small channel, we are actually outside of that. This looks good. So I'm looking for this this move up here towards upside, or you know, if it falls down, this move down here towards upside, some kind of double bottom and then towards upside. Anyways, I'm just looking towards upside regardless. I had to play the stream at 0.5% speed to understand. Holy shit, your brain is way too yeah, I don't know how to, you know, talk slowly. Caesar coins, how you doing, man? Good day there. Good to be live with you. There was a gap on the hourly on the CME over the weekend. The Bitcoin just reached. You don't understand. There is a huge CME gap on the chart over here. We just talked about it. Down here, there is a huge CME gap. Let me just remove this over here. Let me remove this over here. You see this over here? There is a huge gap between 77 and 80k. You understand that, right? There is a huge gap on every time frame, like daily time frame, 4-hourly time frame, any time frame, right? Weekly time frame over here as well, right? There is a gap. There is a huge gap. But we don't care about gaps, and it's a good thing you came to my channel, because I'm here to tell you that gaps don't matter. 20k ship for a cup, he meant. 20k ship for cup. Can we look at Dusk? What is Dusk doing? Dusk. Let's see Dusk USD network up here. Now, Dusk is still consolidating down here. These are old lines. These are old lines. The movement towards downside is still consolidating down here, but it looks like it might actually be breaking out. Let me pull some moving averages over here. Yeah, it looks good. It looks like it's trying to get out of the moving. Sorry. It looks like it's trying to get out of the moving averages over here to bottom side, so it looks like it wants to go towards upside, but it's still inside this box down here on the bottom, so it's not out just yet. Needs a little bit time. That pale candle. Yo, how you doing, man? I made it, Damien. You made it. I got my TIFO hat on and I've taken some risks off the table. Good, man. Good. Good for you. Profits are never wrong. Profits are good. I can check out. I missed. Nah, we did not check out. We didn't look at ARA. It is looking good, but just consolidating down here below the major resistance level over here. If you look at the small time frames, it's just kind of consolidating up here, right? It could pull back. It could do, you know, channel towards downside, channel towards upside, but it is consolidating right now because it is just a, you know, very big move towards upside. So I think bigger consolidation up here on ARA might actually come. I might, you know, what is it called? I might underestimate Cardano. It just might explode towards upside, but I think bigger consolidation up here is coming right now. Let's see over here on the weekly time frame, because this was a major level of resistance. Over here we got you know, 80 levels over here towards top. I think the consolidation is you know, could be good for ADA. Over here it's, you know, these are some very high levels up here. Last time we had these kind of levels was over here at these tops. So extensions, you know, tend to do the thing to you, right? So we extended very highly towards upside up here, and right now we need some kind of consolidation to pull back a little bit on the on the indicators. Long-term chart price analysis. Long-term chart Cardano, yeah. Well, I'm looking for Cardano to break this blue box eventually, and you know, the next major resistance are, you know, 1.7 and 2.7 over here. And it all depends on how high it can go from the bottom, right? Last time from the bottom it did like something like 50x, if I remember correctly up here, 50x give or take, 50, 60, 70x, right? I don't think it's gonna do that, but you know, over here it's just 10x. So you know, I think, you know, 20x for Cardano is not unthinkable. So, you know, around $5 or something like that, because last time it did 50x or something like that. So you're gonna see when we get to that, but you know, it needs to get above this resistance level over here, and then, you know, we're gonna be looking at $5. But 1.7, 2.7 is important. But right now, you know, it's the blue box that needs to get out of. Stacks. Nah, we are done pretty much. Guys, use my link to buy TradingView, because, you know, I get something, you get something, you support my channel. By the way, use web browser. Don't buy TradingView on your mobile phone through the App Store. You can buy it through the Android store, but you cannot buy it through the, yeah, only iPhone. This only is for iPhone. If you are getting you know, TradingView on iPhone through Apple Store, you're gonna pay more So if you're doing it to Android or you are using a web browser, you can get it cheaper, plus up to 70% off by down there. Also, you get if you use my link, you get something like 15 bucks or something like that you can use towards the Black Friday sale, something like that. So use my link. You give me something, I give you something. It's all good. Only time I'm shilling this is during the Black Friday, because I want you guys to have the best kind of, you know, deal that you can have. Anyways, guys, that's it for Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin might, like we just said, just you know, to summarize a little bit over here, the 4-hourly time frame, I'm still expecting this to, you know, go a little bit zigzag over here before we break. This might be a double bottom over here. This might, you know, pull back, consolidated. This might just go towards upside, but eventually I expecting, you know, this move up here to go above 100k this week, and we're gonna see that. But you know, this double bottom up here might actually be the case, so we're gonna see how this actually plays out. But you know, best case scenario, it just goes right through the roof over here. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you around. It's been enjoyable, and I'm off to do some things. Maybe brush my teeth and, you know, wake up a little bit. Have a nice day, guys. Ciao. Bye-bye.